What's up, guys? I just got my mile done today, day 15. Freaking amazing. And today I'm gonna be testing out this new 5x to 10x zoom that a brand called Apexel reached out to me and wanted me to test this. They saw my lo-fi vlog series and thought that this would be a good collab, and I did some research on their company and I really like the products they make. Honestly, this is very well made. Like, this is not cheap plastic. This is, I gotta look at the actual specifications, but this is a damn good zoom lens. I mean, it's heavy. When it makes that sound, you know it's good. Listen to this. You can feel, I mean, you can't feel, I can feel. This thing is like a mini little log in my hand. What it's got is this little clip on, and I'm just lining it up with the camera here because it goes down to the bottom camera, and then you twist lock right here. And then you take this part and you screw that in. So it's nice and tight. Look at that. Now that's a rig. The macro little flower needs to be turned off for you to activate it. So that's kind of the trouble I was having at first. This thing is damn good. A focus ring right here, and it's got the zoom ring right here. I'm gonna go into the Blackmagic app because with the iPhone, there's no like internal stabilization. All right, we're in the Blackmagic app right now. You can kind of see that it looks like this. I kind of like that look. It's kind of got like this black little ring to it. And then you zoom in just a little bit here. You can even go to 48 meter lens, and that's probably the sweet spot. So the 48 millimeter lens in the Blackmagic app, we're gonna pull some focus here. That looks pretty incredible, to be honest. The only thing is, there's no internal stabilization, but if you're doing kind of like lo-fi vlogging on the go filmmaking, lo-fi vlogging like myself, you don't really have to worry about stabilization. I love the little bit of shake in the look. So full body, this is what it looks like. I think what I'm gonna do is bring my grip. The only hard part is I like to hold my grip in my right hand, and this is on the left. So I'm gonna have to get used to using my left hand to go manual with this thing. But look at this. This is a pretty big lens. So I'm gonna go get a shot of these two girls from right here. There they are. So we're gonna go on the Blackmagic app right now. Okay, we're recording on the Blackmagic app. We're zooming in. We got Kara. We're gonna focus on her. Shaky, but I think with a nice grip, it'll be pretty darn cool. So let's see, if we go to 24, you see how I've got this like little ring here, but if I zoom in a little bit, I can always crop it in post as well. That gives me a little bit more room, so I can see what they're talking about writing on the board. And then if I want to, I can even come out to like 13, but see, it shows the lens there. So you have to be about 48, sweet spot, pretty zoomed in. I'm at a good focus distance here. This would make great B-roll, just like of a workout scene. The only thing is, man, this is really the practice. This is really the practice of manual. So I need a grip. If Apexel could have a grip that goes along with this, like a nice native grip, that would be really cool, because I'm having a little bit of shake, which is fine. I'll trade that off, and I can always kind of hold it like this, but then I have to hold my fingers like this or like this, and that gets taxing on my hands versus having a nice grip. I have the Telesin Master Grip. I didn't bring the hand part today, but I've got the case on, you can see with the vent, but I think this setup looks pretty darn good. honestly. And this clip, I thought it would be like, oh, a little cheap, but you know what? This clip holds in place. You just screw it in right there, and then it holds it nice in place. So I'm gonna try to zoom in on this tire over here, and I'm just gonna focus on B-roll right about there. It is shaky. So this is gonna be really good for transitions and B-roll from what I can tell right now until I put a grip on here. But I just wanted to show you guys very quickly at the gym what this looks like. So we can even get Brittany walking to her car, focusing in on her. That's a cool shot. And then you just gotta make sure you focus with that focus ring. And that's what makes the difference. Other than that, it's a clear picture. I really like this thing, to be honest with you. I think this is gonna be a great little way to get stylistic shots, cool B-roll.
Have a great day, vlogging, man.
Peace out. So we're gonna get Dwayne walking to his car. Nice close-up shot here. I do like getting in the practice of pulling focus. You just gotta know which way to go. That's a good shot. I think it's just me as well. After running a little bit, I'm kind of like this. I should probably be like this. So a lot of this is user. When you see the shake, it's not user error. It's just the user himself. You kind of gotta remember the tricks. I always forget to tuck in my arms. You can just move your wrists. You can move your body like that. We'll get Catherine right there. Nice close-up shot. There we go. Focusing in on her. See, I like that. And honestly, it just comes down to having quick cuts with this. I don't think this is something you're gonna film a whole video on, but it's gonna be something where you can get quick cuts, a car driving by, you walking, something that you wanna capture very quickly on zoom, or just have a nice still shot. Okay, we've got the Apexel 5x to 10x zoom hooked up to a little cage here with some handles and the tripod. The tripod and the cage are from Ulanzi. So right now we're just getting in frame. I've got it set up, hopefully so where you see my back. I'm gonna keep going as far as I can. It's a zoom lens, I should have it in focus. So I think this is exactly what it's for. Waiting for movement to kind of enter your shot and then being able to quickly move it, get this. I think you're gonna get smoother shots than just kind of sitting there, you know, trying to stay still. But I think you're gonna be able to get smoother shots and then be able to like fluidly, you know, pull the focus here. And then you've got a little bit more of a zoom in. So this is with the Blackmagic app. I'm gonna try a couple shots and I can do a little tilt, get a little Dutch angle. I kind of like this. I kind of like it with the camera app a little bit more. We'll get this truck right here. Like, I love that. That's a great in-camera transition. And again, like, you can make a whole transition pack just with this lens alone. This is one thing I'll say is that this is very hard to do when you're solo filmmaking. Like, you can set this up on a tripod, but this is manual focus. This is for run and gun filmmakers, but run and gun filmmakers who are utilizing this for B-roll. So I think this is probably going to be my like mobile filmmaking B-roll lens. And I say that because I need a little bit more stabilization. Even when I have it on the tripod, it's still shaky. Now, I can live with that, and I will live with that because I'm still learning how to dial it in. I think a lot of it is just user error. So, you know, take this with a grain of salt. This is somebody who is learning how to do all of this on the go and then, you know, showing you the things that I like to use. I do absolutely love this lens. The Apexel lens, 5 to 10 times zoom. is definitely a great tool for mobile filmmaking. So just wanted to say that. I wouldn't use any products that I don't really believe in or care, but this will be in my bag in case I want to get some really cool shots and see things a little bit more close up.